Attaching the leader loop connector to your fly line using the nail knot tied with a nail. For this purpose, we're going to use and assume that the white cord right here is our fly line. Now, every now and then, probably once or twice a year, you're probably going to encounter a problem with the end of your fly line, and you want to replace the leader loop connector. So what I do is I keep a paper clip in my vest, and that represents my nail or something stiff that we're going to be able to wrap around on. So the white cord here represents our fly line, and in my vest I'm going to pull out a section of old leader and utilize the butt section. That's going to be around 25-30 pounds. And what I'm going to do is, off my leader, I'm just going to cut off about 12-14 inches of butt section of leader. Now all I'm going to do is just make a big old loop. Okay, I'm just going to take that and just make a loop. I'm going to take my paper clip or my nail and I'm going to take my paper clip and my nail, and I'm just going to lay them side by side, just like that. I like to leave this tag here just a little bit long because we're going to need it later on in the process. Now I'll take my fly line, and if I have any nicks or cuts or abrasions in it, I'll just cut it off, and until I'm at a good section of fly line, and I'll lay that again right next to my nail and my butt section of leader. So in other words, it looks like that. So once we get all of these pieces here laid together, then I want to take this section of my loop and wrap around all of that, the nail and the loop and everything. Now at this point here, I just want to cross over. Notice how I've crossed it over on top. Okay, from this point just make 8 wraps back towards your left hand. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now take the tag end here and just pull. Notice how this loop right here is being pulled underneath all of our wraps. Once it gets to underneath our wraps, change hands, remove your nail. Now all these wraps right here are fairly loose, so same with our nail knot tied with the tube. If we want to tighten this side of the knot, we pull this. To tighten this side of the knot, I switch hands, holding my knot firmly. Pull this side. Once it comes together on your fly line, just kind of give each one a little tug, same as before. If the knot's got a big bump in it or if the wraps are crossed over, just roll it between your thumb and index finger. Give it a nice pull right there. Now clip off the tag end of your fly line at about an angle. Clip off the tag end of your nail knot. Now at the other end, tie a perfection loop. So that's in a different video. Wrap around, top of your thumb, tight in between, separate the 2 loops with the tag, bring the upper loop on top of the second loop, grab it, pull. Trim off your ends. Now, if we trim this off, right here now, we have a leader loop connector. Attach your leader, you're ready to go fish again.